with the homies is straight. Picking up a buddy on the way, my homie.
Domino.
Ever you wanna call it, a piece to your crazy alcoholics. So, making the proper remedy. Cause when I hit it, honey's envy me. Say you won't wine, yeah, I guess that's fine. But high is the sky when you're talking about mass. Now, my pa got a friend named Gene. Got me all straight, now my tip won't bend. Now I'm through for the rest of the night. Unless I find a piece of pie, whether it's loose or tight. Look at here, I done found a chick. Yummy for the tea, jelly mix in the sweet.
That's right.
Say that talk, cause I don't wanna be your man. Just need a little Lucy, do you understand?
Come on.
I'm all messed up and I don't know why. Feeling kinda freaky and it's no lie. Now I need a chick that's proper and fly. So make me off a piece of that sweet potato pie.
You are inside the Danny Morrison Show, KBLA Talk 1580 on the eve of Thanksgiving Day. Gonna have some sweet potato pie. Gonna have some fried turkey, obviously. Some greens. I'm gonna have some dressing. I'm gonna have some ham. Oh, ham. I'm gonna have some ham too. It's gonna be cool. Definitely excited. Getting together with a few friends. It's gonna be a good time. Let's go to the phones real fast. Sean, give me your height, your color, and your hood, Sean.
Hey, so my height is still almost 6 foot, but my hood is East Bay Area, California, baby, Oaktown, Oakland.
Oakland, check it in, drop that. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
What's on your mind today on the day before Thanksgiving, huh?
Gratitude number one. Brother Andy, at your studios. When that brother walks into the building, everyone gets better. And I've been listening. I'm a listener and a caller. I pay close attention, and everything gets better in the building. And that cat works as hard as anybody. He's like
Andy,
that guy.
Andy, what'd you do? Pay him $50 to say this? What is all this, man? Y'all dating? What's the deal?
What more do you want from me?
I don't know. He comes in here and he's just singing your praises like you Jesus or something. Where did all this come from? Sean?
Well, you were asking Andy, so I was waiting, but I'm saying he didn't pay me nothing. I've been paying attention. I'm a detailed-oriented person. So when I pay attention, I know that it takes a lot to make this show happen, and I just want to give him my gratitude.
Well, Sean,
I think that's this time of the year, that's one of the things you got to do. I give all of you gratitude, but I wanted to give Andy a special shout because it's not that doggone easy to do what he does, and he not only does it every day he walks in the building, he does it well.
Robin, I don't know what's going on, but Sean is just heavy petting with Andy right now.
Well, I think he deserves that. Andy deserves that.
I'm not saying he doesn't, but Lord have mercy. Did he give birth to your baby or something? It's it's a little much.
Well, Sean, I think that's really nice of you.
This is the time of the year that we do this. And,
right.
and I haven't been able to give him a shout like I wanted to. I've been calling, since this station is a big deal, KBLA, there's very few black-owned radio stations in this country forever. This may be like one of maybe 200 in the entire country. It's a big damn deal. And so Tavis Smiley, everyone else who's, I don't know, the investors or whatever, this is a big deal. So that's why I support this thing, because this thing is very important.
Wow. It's
very important to have black ownership and equity. That's what it is. It's equity. And when I'm behind the scenes because I'm a caller, and I hear someone like Andy, I know how much he works. I know how hard he works. I know some of the boards and doing all that kind of thing. I'm not an expert, but I know it's not easy. So I wanted to give him that major shout because I know all the hosts are working their tails off too. But I also know that Danny, Robin, you guys are prepared. You do your preparation. I know Andy's doing his too. And so I just wanted to give that shout because this is the time of the year that we tell people how much we appreciate them.
Lord,
wow.
I believe you've done that. You can just tell them at the hotel tonight. I really don't know
Cut
what's
that
going on.
out. No, we appreciate you.
Is there something going on behind the scenes? I'm just saying. If it gets cold enough, is all I'm saying.
Oh,
you do what
my
you gotta do.
goodness.
Sean, I kid. I appreciate you giving love to my man Andy. As I said in my opening monologue, he is brilliant, and I like to think that I'm pretty tight on this mic pretty much every day. But even Andy has made me better.
11th commandment. 11th commandment.
The 11th. See, you know what's up? It's the new 11th commandment. That's right. We gonna make it law, right?
So you know I'm listening. But what I'm trying to say here is, let's make this a wonderful Thanksgiving celebration. And next year, people, let me give you my Thanksgiving tip. Turkey legs. I told you. I've done the big turkeys. I'm the cook. I love it. I love cooking. I love doing. Make sure if you've never done a turkey and you love cooking Thanksgiving, do that. Do the ham, bone in, all that kind of stuff. Learn how to do it. But for the last 5-7 years, I do turkey legs. I'm brining my turkey legs right now, and here's the key. Very simple. Ginger ale, orange juice, and salt.
Look at you.
Let them 15 hours.
Look at you. That sounds like a recipe Andy gave you.
And then you put them in the smoker.
Right.
Wow.
And I go 3.5 hours, 270. Boom, bam, bing. Put all your spices, whatever spices you like on it. But turkey legs, one giant turkey leg for 20. And here's the key too. This is what my wife couldn't believe. $21.95 for my 7 turkey legs, and they'll feed 2 people per leg if you want to do that. But most people just want their own leg to themselves. But I'm just saying, I love this time of the year because we're all sending out a lot of love and appreciation, and that's the way it should be.
We appreciate you, son. But give him call of the day.
You,
that is a fantastic call of the day. It's not like Andy wasn't going to do that anyway, considering you pretty much. You guys been tongue kissing for the last 10 minutes here.
Stop
live on
that.
Danny Mo, man, stop hating, Mr. Thirst Trap. Hey, yo, Sean, much love, man.
Yes, brother.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I love you, brother. You're awesome. You
yes,
kick
you
ass.
are, Andy.
Lord have mercy.
Why are you mad?
Get
Because
a room.
you're not getting all this attention right now.
Get a
and
room.
Andy is getting this attention. Is that why you mad?
I'm just saying that it was a little much. You don't think it was a little
I
much?
gave you the 11th commandment.
Sean, sit on the phone. Hang up on Sean.
We like that you're here, Sean, and thank you for giving Andy his props and his. Yeah, no, it's not too much. It was
He
just
deserves
enough. He deserves it. Thank
Andy
you.
keeping him on. Go ahead, Sean. Say some more. Got the phone.
You're
Lord
a
have
hater.
mercy.
You're a hater.
A little bit. News and traffic. No news and traffic. What are we talking about? 1-800-920-1580. 1-800-920-1580. When we come forward, we got phone calls coming in. Thanksgiving phone calls. We'll go to Emraj next. Danny Morrison Show, KBLA Talk 1580. We got a lot to talk about. Stay there.
From Bakersfield to Los Angeles. From middays to nighttime. Like George and Wheezy, Danny Morrison is moving on up at KBLA Talk 1580.
The Los Angeles Urban League helps African American and others in underserved communities achieve true social parity, economic self-reliance, and civil rights. For over 100 years, Los Angeles Urban League has ensured our communities have access to careers with living wages, opportunities to start and grow businesses, and clear pathways to personal and professional growth. Programs like BizCamp, Construction Career Academy, Bob Business Ready, and B-Warp. The Black Wealth Attainment and Retention Program are examples of the ongoing events designed to make our centennial mission to rebuild Black Wall Street right here in LA a reality. To sign up for our newsletter or to support the Los Angeles Urban League with your time, talent, and donations, visit laul.org. That's laul.org. The Los Angeles Urban League is a proud sponsor of Urban Family Focus, Saturdays at 7 a.m. on KBLA Talk 1580.
The California Crusader newspaper would like to thank all of our subscribers for their support throughout the years, proudly serving the South Los Angeles and South Bay areas for more than 40 years. The California Crusader is a multicultural, black-owned, adjudicated newspaper that focuses on providing newsworthy information to the people in our community. We're constantly looking for ways to assist businesses in our community to connect with our subscribers. We provide low-cost, effective ways to promote your business with our reasonable and affordable advertising rates. You can participate by suggesting, sharing, and submitting your stories on the California Crusader newspaper Community Share Facebook group page, or visit our website at cal-cruise-news.com. That's calcruisenews.com. Then click on the Submit Now button located on the top right corner of the homepage, or text CCN to 42828. Again, text CCN to 42828. The California Crusader newspaper, working together to build a better community for our future. Subscribe today.
Like bones, your teeth lose density and become weaker over time, which can lead to tooth decay. And that can make your visit to the dentist feel like this. But if you want your dental visit to feel like this, try Crest Densify. Crest Densify actively rebuilds tooth density to extend the life of teeth by remineralizing enamel. Densify from Crest, the #1 toothpaste brand in America. Smile, Crest has you covered.
The Venture X card from Capital One gives you more of what you love, like premium travel benefits and access to Taylor Swift tickets. Oh, I do love her. Earn 5 times miles on flights and 10 times miles on hotels through Capital One Travel.
Enjoy your stay in Suite 13.
Whoa, 13? That's Taylor's lucky number. Plus, get access to Taylor Swift The Eras Tour, presented by Capital One. Maybe I'll see you there. The Venture X card from Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
KBLA Talk 1580.
The thrill of victory. The thrill of victory. Thrill of victory. Yeah, man.
KBLA Talk 1580 wishes to congratulate Mayor-elect Karen Bass on her historic win as the first woman and only second African-American to serve as chief executive of the city of Los Angeles.
Congratulations, Mayor-elect Bass, and welcome back to Unapologetically Progressive KBLA Talk 1580.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for having me on the show, and this is my very first interview, and I am proud that it's here.
We are proud to have you here. What do you want to say to the listeners of KBLA Talk 1580?
I want to say thank you from just, I'm just full of the love that I felt every place I went in the community, and I just want the listeners to know that I promise you I won't disappoint you. I will be accessible. I will never forget where I'm from, and understand that is my primary motivation.
Congratulations, Mayor-elect Karen Bass, holding all leaders accountable to you.
No matter who you voted for, no matter who you are or where you live, I will be a mayor for you.
We're KBLA Talk 1580. Talk 1580. Talk 1580. And we don't black down. We've got a lot to talk about. Now back to more of the Danny Morrison Show on KBLA Talk 1580.
It is a beautiful Thanksgiving Eve on the Danny Morrison Show, KBLA Talk 1580. Before we get to more phone calls, because they're coming in fast and furious right now, let's go to Miss Robin and talk about that wonderful interview we just had with Lil Rel. Can I just say, I did not anticipate for him to be as spiritual as he was, as humble as he was. And I can't believe somebody that big doesn't realize that he is now an A-list actor. It seems like he's fully unaware of how big he actually is. It was wonderful.
Yeah, I think because which one of the parts that I love most, I think I tell him this every time I see him, that because he is so spiritual and he gives all the glory to God because for everything that he has, everything that he's doing. And it's that type of person who can live in that space where they'll never become too big. You understand what I'm saying? Like in their minds, they'll never be too big because they're like, listen, this is because of him. And I know that it could be gone at any moment. And so he's never afraid to push that, never afraid to talk about God and how real God is to him and everything that he has even coming to him. He just puts it in God's hands. And so he talks about that so much. And that's a love language of mine. I love talking to people about God and people who know the power of God, and that's him for sure. So definitely humble, and just a great dude overall. Just a really good guy.
And I'm telling y'all right now, on mic, off mic, same cat.
Yeah.
Good cat all around. And I'm jealous of his love that he found too. Where's mine? What's that?
I think that, he said it best, that whole manifestation process that he went through. And I think that people believe that manifesting is just saying that you want something and you want, like a prayer, God, I want blah, 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 blah. But it really is about being specific and talking to God specifically about what you want. I'm telling you.
I said Janet Jackson. What's the problem?
That ain't it though.
That's pretty darn specific.
That ain't it though.
Should I give a donation? Because he gave a donation.
That donation paid off, didn't it?
Does OnlyFans count? Is all I'm...
Oh my goodness.
What?
Janet is not on OnlyFans.
That's a donation?
No, Janet isn't there.
She better not be there. But I really enjoyed you, and you were masterful in that interview.
Thank you, Danny. That was
fantastic.
Very nice of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go to the phones real fast. Imraj, get up in here. Give us your height, your color, and your hood. Imraj.
Hey, 5'10", lemon cake, black, Gardena, California.
That is, first of all, Gardena, check it in. Drop that. Yeah. Lemon cake is such a black church thing, ain't it?
It is, dog. It is.
Every single time we had like a gathering after church, we had like spaghetti and some lemon cake. Every single time. You are so right.
Hey, man, I just want to say I'm thankful for all of y'all, boy. Even though, like I said, we disagree about a lot of things. We agree about a lot.
Wait, now is this you disagreeing with Danny about a lot, or me too? I've never known us to disagree with much.
Oh, Robert, we've disagreed about some things.
Do we? Okay.
But we're not going that route. This is the holiday.
That's right, man.
Thankful to it. I'm gonna be thankful about it. I'm thankful for all people, no matter race, color, gender, whatever. You know, I love giving that love. I love the love that we're sharing. And like I said, as I come to y'all praying that, through my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, that he helps me spread things in a more way that people maybe understand it. Maybe I rub some people the wrong way with that, but I'm an old dinosaur. I'm 53 years old. I'm the end of the Gen Xers, I guess. And my kids even tell me, Dad, you always talk to people like you, they daddy. You're not they daddy all the time. And I have that thing because I got three, two girls and a boy. And so, I'm used to doing that, especially with my daughters, because you got to really kind of be forceful with them. Otherwise, they'll try to go crazy with you. But I don't come off like that. You know what I mean? I try not to come off like that. And it's all done with love. And like I said, I'm rooted in that thing. Like you said, the things that the old black churches that you guys maybe want to change, or maybe you're saying, you know what, they need to understand things. I'm part of that old black church. So I'm coming at it from a different point of view than a lot of the youngsters are. So even though I'm understanding, I love my people, man. I love my people.
I was gonna keep it above board today, and you taking me down anyway. But go ahead.
No. We being triple because we all black people. We all come together. We have a platform here. Cabot, I'm thankful for him for giving us this platform to come on and speak our mind. You know what I mean?
I don't want the black church to change. I want the black church to truly follow the teachings of Jesus Christ. That's what I wanted to do. I don't think what you call on this show and do all the time is that. Because God don't never preach about hatred, ever. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, like I said, we can talk about that another day, man.
Not tonight, man.
Not tonight. But it's all done with love, man. I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. I'm thankful, like the caller Sean said before. I'm not gonna pump Andy like that, but
wasn't that just uncomfortable?
Imraj,
was that uncomfortable or what?
I was like, he was pumping him, boy. He was pumping him. I'm like, dang.
Tell me there ain't something else going on there. I don't know.
Me and Andy be cracking, man. Hey. Me and Andy was laughing because we both like that song, You Can Call Me Al from Paul Simon's Graceland. So we was cracking up before, man. So I've always been cool with Andy like that. And we always talk a little bit and everything, but I give him love and I give y'all love, Robin. Like you said, Danny. Hey, when y'all join together, man, the chemistry is just out of sight.
Appreciate that.
Chemistry is just out of sight, man. I appreciate y'all. And hey, let's keep going. Maybe like you said, maybe you guys are teaching me. You're teaching the old salty dog some new tricks about things. There's things that I can learn, things I can open my heart to.
We hope so.
You know what I mean?
Hey, you enjoy your Thanksgiving, man. We're going to get to some more phone calls, but God bless you. I pray for you all the time.
God bless all of y'all through Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior.
Amen.
Happy
Thanksgiving.
Thank you,
Have a good one.
All right now.
Tommy, we disagree with him all the time. What's funny is I think we're reading from the same book, but you wouldn't know it, right? It's all about interpretation. Let's go to the phones. Randy is on the phone. Randy, give me your height, your color, and your hood, Randy.
6'4", German chocolate black.
Come on.
Coming to you straight from Watts, California.
Watts checking in. Drop that. Come on.
Yeah.
Randy, where you been? I miss you, man.
I've been running like crazy, man. They've been cranking us. We've saved a lot of people running body parts, man. I was listening to you that night when I was running. I think I was running a kidney to Las Vegas, and I was kidding you about that enlargement telephone number. I'm glad you gave it to me. Anyway, I'm thankful. You know what we're talking about. Robin, you know what? You remember that?
No. You ain't going to dance over that. Wait, hold on. Enlargement. I ain't gave you nothing. Don't put me in out there like that. I don't need no enlargement telephone number. What do you don't be playing that music with this conversation? That's you and Sean. Y'all can get down.
No way.
I love Randy like a brother. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Don't y'all leave me out here by myself on Thanksgiving Eve.
What more do you want?
I'm just saying, enlargement phone number. You mean enlarge your muscles? We better make sure we're on the same conversation.
That 24-hour gym, yes.
Oh, the gym. Okay, that's what you mean by enlargement. Okay, I'm just, hey.
No, man.
Hey.
Yeah, man, I am thankful that Tavis hired you, because the day I heard you over a year ago, I knew your heart was in the right place finally in Los Angeles. And when Robin showed up, Robin, you are the icing on the cake.
That's so sweet.
We appreciate that so much.
Thank you.
You guys, if all we got to do is listen and thank. If that's what the neighborhood would do, we got Karen Bass in here, and I'll support her to my death. But we can make a change between Tavis, your whole crew. We could make a change in Los Angeles because it's here. I mean, we can do it. Anybody can do it.
I was telling my family the other day that through this entire election cycle, I think Black LA was looking for a champion, and that is Tavis. Tavis put Black LA on his back, and some of the interviews he conducted over the last few weeks and months, I should say, were groundbreaking, game-changing. And I think that we're finally going to start moving. I think this station, Tavis, the crew here, I think we're one of the spokes in the wheel to move society forward, especially here in Los Angeles. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I'm excited too. You got me, and even brother man, he's one of Gen X. I'm 73, and I'm acting like a 21-year-old. So age ain't got nothing to do with it.
Are you 73 years old? I did not know that, Randy. Wow.
Yeah, man. I was there when COINTELPRO comes too, and they all tried to touch us back in the 60s.
Wow.
We could see it happening. South Watts was a beautiful black community with no violence of any great amount. And we have gone through a crazy transition.
Wow.
But here, save us, you guys. Just make us think. Make us think, and we will be here. I mean, one thing I like about the idea of getting you on the app, I'll be hearing you coming through Arizona.
No, we appreciate that. Wow.
It works. But, I mean, you guys are doing a great job. Man, and I hope Janice finally comes over.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm telling Lil Rel got his. He got his queen. I'm like, what is Janet waiting for?
I don't know, but I tell you, hey, I threw that 4-pack of Monsters over the back fence like I usually do.
Yeah.
Oh, we not still on the air, are we? Oh,
yeah, we still on the air. Why you telling my business? Don't put that out there.
Oh my God.
What are you talking about? That's between me and you. You know, I'm drinking energy drinks again. Right. It's public now, so you know.
Yeah, I think, and ain't none of them leaking this time. Ain't got no, they ain't, you know.
Nah, they good. I'm on C4s now. No more Monsters. I'm on C4. Hey, God bless you, Randy. Have a blessed Thanksgiving. Okay.
All right, thank you for being here, and you the same, man. I tell you, we are on our way. We're on our way. Thank you, KBLA.
Wow, love it.
Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you.
Wow, that is fantastic. Don't be talking enlargement with me, though. Your boy's large.
Hey, where are the white women at?
That's all I'm asking, one time. News and traffic right now. Let's do some upon further review clips on the other side. Danny Morrison Show, KBLA Talk 1580. We got a lot to talk about. Stay there.
Nighttime is the right time for Danny Morrison on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Mike Island, and here's the latest from the Black Information Network. Folks are hitting the road to celebrate Thanksgiving, but they'll soon be hitting the stores, both in person and online. The National Retail Federation says more than 166 million Americans will shop from Thanksgiving Day through Cyber Monday. That's nearly 8 million more than last year. Measles is an imminent threat all over the world. A new report from the CDC and the WHO says despite the 97% effective vaccine that's been available for decades, many children missed their shots during the COVID pandemic. It says close to 40 million children last year alone missed a dose of the measles vaccine. New home sales are on the rise. Federal officials say they jumped by 7.5% in October. They came out to an annual rate of 632,000 units. And that's the latest. I'm Mike Island from your 24/7 news source, the Black Information Network, and BINnews.com.
Some good news if you're traveling in Mid-City on the 10 eastbound just after National. Earlier crash there has been moved out of lanes. Your drive is slowly recovering from Bundy Drive. And on the 605 heading northbound through the City of Industry just before the 60, a crash there has the left lane blocked. You'll see a heavy ride from Beverly. 55 heading southbound in Santa Ana just before MacArthur. A crash there involving an overturned car has the carpool and left lane blocked. Your drive is jammed from McFadden.
In the concert event of a lifetime, Carlos Santana, Blessings and Miracles Tour 2023. Friday, February 17th, Yamava Theater. On sale now at YamavaTheater.com.
This is the KBLA Sports Minute with Ray Richardson.
Even though the 3-7 Rams need some help at wide receiver, there seems to be no interest in re-signing Odell Beckham Jr. Beckham is planning to meet with the Dallas Cowboys and New York Giants after the teams play each other on Thanksgiving Day. Beckham has been in LA all season rehabbing from the ACL injury he suffered in the Super Bowl. The Rams also seem to be getting ready for next season. They cut running back Darrell Henderson and linebacker Justin Hollins. USC is going to need some help to qualify for one of the 4 college football playoff spots. The 10-1 Trojans must beat Notre Dame Saturday, but they need LSU to lose at Texas A&M and Texas Christian to lose to Iowa State. Good luck. No debates, no speculation, just the info you need. That's your KBLA Sports Minute. I'm Ray Richardson. This sports report was brought to you by MVP Accident Attorneys. When it comes to your settlement, we're a slam dunk. Call 833-MVP-WINS or check their website at themvp.com for a free case review.
If you're the victim of a car accident, call the pros at MVP Accident Attorneys. When it comes to getting the maximum compensation you deserve, our team hits it out of the park. Call 833-MVP-WINS for a free case review.
Call on me, your MVP. They're playing basketball.
Hi, I'm Ray Richardson. The NBA is back, and everybody is talking about what to expect this year. Here's the logo, Laker legend Jerry West on KBLA Talk 1580, talking about LA Clippers superstar Kawhi Leonard.
Oh my gosh, he's a stud, man. He really is. And watching him work out is pretty interesting because he is so dedicated. He'll go out there for an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours, and he does the same thing almost every day. He does not play in the off season. He just works on his game. He's a powerful kid who happens to be one of the league's best defensive players. Offensively, he can really shoot the ball. And when he first came into the league, that's something he couldn't do, but he might be the best two-way player in basketball.
Don't miss the KBLA Sports Minute weekdays and Out of Bounds weekends only on KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
We fly, no lie, you know this.
Over 100 million people around the world have felt the thrill of Broadway's most spectacular musical, Disney's The Lion King. And now you can too. Experience this breathtaking theatrical event and see why the New York Times declares there is simply nothing else like it.
Give the gift that roars at the Pantages Theater, February 2nd through March 26th. Visit BroadwayInHollywood.com.
Prosperity Market, LA's mobile Black Farmers Market, invites you to support Black-owned businesses this holiday season. Prosperity Market gives you the gift of convenient, curated shopping with in-person and online markets. Starting November 25th, Prosperity Market's holiday gift sets will be available to order online, featuring snacks, goodies, self-care essentials, and produce from Black-owned businesses and farms. Place your order by December 15th for pickup or local delivery on December 17th. To shop Prosperity Market in person, visit the holiday pop-up on December 3rd at the original Farmers Market on 3rd Street near the Grove. For more information, visit prosperitymarketla.com. That's prosperitymarketla.com. And follow on Instagram at prosperity.market. That's prosperity.market.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
Maisha Cairo here for KBLA Talk 1580. We're live in Los Angeles at JP Morgan Chase's Advancing Black Wealth Tour. And I'm speaking to some of the attendees today to see why it was so important for them to be here.
I find it important to be here as a business owner and entrepreneur because I want some more capital and I'm not really a fan of loans. So it's really interesting to see how people have gained wealth and what different spaces to advance my money in, whether it be stocks, digital.
And why do you think it's important for a company like Chase to promote building generational wealth in Black and brown communities?
I mean, it's important to me as one of the biggest banks in the world to promote Black wealth because most banks don't really, in my opinion, care about the money that I'm spending as they would opposed to a white counterpart that might have the same dollar amount in their accounts.
Well, you can bet on Chase offering insights on financial health, the path to home ownership, and entrepreneurship. It's the Chase Advancing Black Wealth Tour.
Leaving things half done? Not a good option. Like a half-baked peach cobbler.
A gummy crust? I don't think so.
A half-done hairdo.
All done.
Shouldn't the curls be on both sides? Or a half of a domino.
Damn, big six.
But where's the other half? Don't go halfway, especially with your immunity to COVID-19. Keep everyone safer this season by staying up to date with your vaccines and boosters. Visit myturn.ca.gov to find one near you. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
KBLA Talk 1580 is pleased to announce a can't-miss community event.
It's a celebration.
Welcome home, Mayor-elect Karen Bass.
Oh my God.
Join us for this free public event as we celebrate Mayor-elect Bass's historic victory. There'll be entertainment, food trucks, and a diverse array of vendors, along with attendance and participation from community leaders, elected officials, celebrities, business owners, and other notables. KBLA Talk 1580 will host Mayor-elect Bass on the main stage as we reflect on the importance of this moment and what it means for the Black community, women, and all Angelinos who believe in the limitless potential of our amazing city. Stay tuned to KBLA Talk 1580 and our social media platforms for all the important details. We look forward to celebrating with Mayor-elect Karen Bass and you.
We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. It's a celebration.
Real talk, real time, the gospel truth. You're listening to the Danny Morrison Show on KBLA Talk 1580.
Little Paul Simon, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all don't know about this, huh? Is this from Graceland? I think so.
A man walks down the street, he says, why am I soft in the middle now? Why am I soft in the middle? The rest of my life is so hard. I need a photo opportunity. I want a shot of redemption. Don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard.
Bars.
Bone digger, dogs in the moonlight. Far away, my well-lit door. Mr. Beer, melon beer.
You gotta get me to the hook. The hook's the best part. Come on.
I don't find this stuff amusing anymore. If you'll be my bodyguard,
I will be your long lost pal.
I can call you Betty. Betty, when you call me, you can call me out.
Danny Morrison Show, KBLA Talk 1580. Man, that Graceland album was groundbreaking. I think we all know that they were accused of Paul Simon of cultural appropriation back then, working with the Afrikaans. But I thought it was just a celebration of our people.
Yeah.
But they were just like, who's this white dude?
Wow.
It's like, God, does everything have to be racial, y'all?
So crazy.
Everything?
That's what I'm saying. I don't like that.
We're good at that a lot of times. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
You know, can a white person ever celebrate us? I mean, just they love our culture. They love us as a people. Can they just celebrate us with us ever without us saying, oh, they trying to use us?
Yeah, they first of all, the answer is yes, they can. And I get so bothered when I see other people having a problem with white people trying to celebrate us. And I mean, they can. It's possible to love our culture, love what we're about, love our music. That is very possible without you trying to be like cultural appropriation or anything like that. It is possible. So I just have a problem with people who are always giving white people a hard time when they, now there is a line. Don't get me wrong. There is a line.
That was my next question.
And don't cross the line.
Where is it?
When you try to, when you can't differentiate yourself from us.
Is Eminem crossing the line?
No, because we've had this talk as well. When people are from a neighborhood where they don't know any different, it's the same as say for instance being adopted by a black family. If you're a white person, right, you're gonna grow up with the isms. You're gonna grow up with the morals, with the lessons, with the teachings, with the mannerisms, the language. You're gonna grow up because that's your household, that is your environment. So similarly, if you've grown up in a neighborhood or a community where you're surrounded with black people, it's almost it's inevitable that becomes a part of who you are. So I can't knock people like Eminem. He to me is someone who loves our culture.
All right, let me toss one more at you and we'll get into these clips here. Is Iggy Azalea crossing the line? Who did not grow up with us, by the way.
Right. I don't see Iggy as it's not. I don't feel that she tries to appropriate. I feel like she again loves our music. She may love black men. She may, whatever. She's got her
black
preferences.
Men love her too for obvious reasons.
She got her. She's got a nice body, and so
she does.
Which is going to play in very nicely to that video clip that I know we're going to get to. But my point is, I don't think she doesn't talk like us. She doesn't have the slang. She doesn't do any of that. I think she just loves hip hop music.
Isn't she Australian?
She's Australian. Yeah.
Okay. Let's get to some upon further review clips. For those that don't know, these are clips that you have sent us over the past few days, clips that extend the conversation on some of the topics we've touched on the Danny Mo Show. However, this one comes from the Queen. Robin Ayers sent this to me and Andy today, and I was like, we have to play that on the show.
So good.
It features a self-proclaimed philosopher named Justin Blue, who breaks down how men are just sexually attracted to naked women, nothing more. It's a pretty compelling clip. Listen.
I just put up an important post where I said, men don't like BBLs. Men are just sexually attracted to naked women. And women with BBLs just tend to be the most naked. Now, mind you, I didn't even say attracted for real. I said sexually attracted. Women are often poke at men and say men will hit anything. And to a certain extent, it's kind of true. But just because we desire to have sex with a woman doesn't mean we desire to actually be with that woman.
Facts.
Sadly, it doesn't even mean that we like her. A lot of times we just be looking at free breast and booty while simultaneously overlooking all the things we don't like. And then the things we don't like end up being the things that women think we do like. Oh, they must like that kind of outfit. They must like the way she acting. Nah, she just naked. Oh, her like sum went up since she had her breast surgery. Yeah, but she also wasn't showing us all that before she had her breast surgery. Whether the body is real or fake, thick, skinny, or in between, when it comes to free booty and breast online, we gonna like them pics regardless. It don't mean we actually like you.
Bottom line.
Let me make a very important statement to something that he said.
Okay.
He said just because we are sexually attracted to this woman and I'm sure you want to go there with this woman, it doesn't mean that he wants her or men want this woman, right? That is so key. That is so, okay, now what I'm about to say is I'm not condoning.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Buckle up, y'all. Here's one of the moments. Time for, she's about to dig in. Y'all know Robin about to dig in, so go ahead and
I'm
buckle
not
up.
condoning. I want to make this very, very clear. I'm not condoning, and I consider it wrong.
Okay.
However, there is an understanding that I believe women, and I'm going to say primarily women because it usually happens like this. This would go to men too. This applies, but women more so get very, very, very. I hear your deal breaker is he can't cheat on me. That is a deal breaker for a lot of women.
Yeah.
Now, okay, if that's your deal breaker, then by all means, right? By all means, that's your deal breaker. And I can't say anything because I'm not in your relationship. However, I think it's very important to understand that what this man just said, just because I'm sexually attracted to this woman, even if you go as far as to do that, it doesn't mean I want to have a relationship with her. It doesn't mean that I'm attracted to her chemistry-wise, personality-wise, or anything like that. Now, I'm not saying it's okay to go ahead and do that. I'm just saying for men who have done that,
come on,
they still love their woman because you provide everything else that he actually does want. Again, my disclaimer for everybody is I'm not condoning that. I'm not saying it's right or that you get a pass for that. I'm just saying you have to understand the mindset of that part, that it doesn't mean you're not good enough, because women will go ahead and start, you're trying to figure out, well, what's wrong with me? Why don't you want me? Why would you go and step out on me? I'm this, I'm that, I'm everything. I've had your children. I provide a great home for you. All of these different things, which is true. It doesn't mean that he doesn't love that and want that. He just had this attraction to this woman because, like he shared, she's showing her, her TNA, and, walking around naked or whatever if she's had some surgeries or whatnot. So that's the point that I want to make to that.
Robin is dead on. We've talked about my friend before on this broadcast that was in a almost 12-year relationship, I believe, and they weren't married, but they lived together. They had kids, cars, house, the whole nine together. He goes to Vegas. Bachelor party, has sex with some stripper or something. 15 minutes. She found out about it. Talking about leaving that cat. And I was like, listen, ladies don't want to hear this. Some men don't want me to say it. A man can have sex with a woman, forget about her half an hour later. I'm telling you it's true.
Yeah.
He had already forgotten about her before he crossed state line.
Yeah, you don't even remember her name.
Don't know her name.
Don't know
care.
much about her life. Don't even care about anything like that. Now, here's the thing. Don't be hitting me up. Don't be DMing me talking about Robin.
DM me all day. I don't
talking
care.
about Robin, you're wrong, blah, 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 blah. I'm telling you I'm right. I'm telling you I'm right.
You're
I'm
dead
telling
on.
you I'm right. You may not like what I have to say, but I'm right about what I'm saying.
Is it fair to say that the man you marry is only going to have sex with you for the 50, 60 years that you potentially could be together?
Lord, I pray. I pray that
but
that's the case.
Is it realistic?
I don't know. I can't say that. I can't say for every relationship. I know some men who are like dedicated to their women. I do know, and I know that it's possible. I know that there are men out there who exist. But what's funny to me is I know people who have sworn they look up to their eldest brother or their dads or their uncles, and they're like, no, he never cheated on my mom. He never cheated on my aunt, my his girlfriend or whatever. And it's just like, do you know that? You're speaking so like you are. I mean, I'm telling you, I've had people go to bat for the men that they know. They're like, no, my brother has never cheated on his girl, or right. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, huh, cool.
Yeah, okay.
If you weren't there. Some people get away with it. Some people, you understand what I'm saying?
That's the barometer. Has a woman popped up claiming that he cheated? If she hasn't, he been good.
Yeah,
he ain't done no cheating.
Right, because you don't know about it, you can say that they've never done it. But, and Lord, I pray, once again, Lord, I pray that man has always been, faithful to you and all that. I'm just saying there's more to the story, more to the story. I think that we have to develop a mindset of really talking about, first of all, I wish women gave more grace, because if you have a good man, if you really have a good man and he's a good man, that to me shouldn't be the deal breaker. I think you got to figure out what is at the bottom of that. What is the foundation of that? Not just you did that and now you're out. No, what happened? So y'all can fix it, talk about it, and move on if you really have a good man and a good relationship.
1-800-920-1580. Danny Morrison Show. Upon further review, clips more on the other side. KBLA Talk 1580. Stay there.
From Bakersfield to Los Angeles. From middays to nighttime. Like George and Wheezy, Danny Morrison is moving on up at KBLA Talk 1580.
Yvonne Wheeler appointed new president of the LA County Federation of Labor. Maisha Cairo here with your K-Black Minute News, brought to you by CaliforniaBlackMedia.org. November 21st made it official. Yvonne Wheeler was elected the new president of the Los Angeles County Federation of Labor. The historic unanimous vote by her peers makes Wheeler the first ever Black woman to hold the title, and this makes her one of the most influential people in Los Angeles politics. The LA Fed is the second largest central labor body in the nation. It's a federation of over 300 affiliated affiliated union and labor organizations that represent more than 800,000 members. LA Fed is known for fighting better wages, establishing respect in the workplace, and the vast political influence their endorsements hold. Wheeler's election comes in the wake of a political scandal involving former LA Fed President Ron Herrera and 3 city council members where they were recorded making racist remarks during a meeting about redistricting. Follow KBLA on social media at KBLA 1580.
KBLA Talk 1580 invites you to join us in celebrating the season of giving by being part of the solution. As we enjoy great food, family, warmth, and well wishes in whatever our festive tradition may be, we share the beauty of the season by reaching out to the less fortunate. Please help us to help others with the KBLA Cover the Houseless Cozy Community Coat and Blanket Drive. All you have to do is drop off new or clean, gently used winter coats and blankets in the KBLA lobby during business hours. Now through December 20th, all of the coats and blankets will be donated to unsheltered individuals and families experiencing houselessness. Simply bring your donation to 4434 Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles, near Vernon Avenue, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. weekdays. That's 4434 Crenshaw in historic Leimert Park. During the holidays and every day, let's remember, we keep us safe. We keep us warm. We are the safety net, and together we can cover the unsheltered. Get caught up in the spirit of the season, the spirit of love. Make a difference with your friends at KBLA Talk 1580.
Did you know addiction to drugs like meth or cocaine is a disease and not a choice? But getting help is. If you have stimulant use disorder, you, your family, and friends may have a lot of questions, including where to start. Choose Change California can help. Make a change today and find a proven treatment option for you at choosechangeca.org.
This year marks 10 years strong of Covered California providing quality, affordable health insurance. Celebrate with us at the Community Wellness Fair on Tuesday, November 29th from 1 to 5 p.m. at Center of Hope Church, located at 9550 Crenshaw Boulevard in Inglewood. Enjoy an afternoon of free health screenings, various community resources, giveaways, and free lunch while supplies last. Enrollers will be on site to answer questions and help with the enrollment process. Covered California is looking forward to celebrating 10 years strong with the community next Tuesday, November 29th. See you there.
The Institute for Diversity Certification is all about the 3 Ds: dedication, determination, and discipline. Learn more about our globally recognized diversity certification program today by calling 1-800-983-6192. Again, 1-800-983-6192, or visit diversitycertification.org. As the #1 organization for certified diversity professionals and also certified diversity executive credentials, diversitycertification.org will provide an opportunity for you to demonstrate dedication to the field, determination to make progress, and more discipline to your process. Go today and learn more about the diversity certification system. Call 1-800-983-6192. Again, 1-800-983-6192. Or go to diversitycertification.org. That's diversitycertification.org. The standard of excellence, equity, diversity, and inclusion.
Now back to more of the Danny Morrison Show on KBLA Talk 1580.
Robin done started something as usual. Wow, she just went on a great rant about stick with your man, because you never know.
I don't know if everybody gonna think it's great, but let's hear it. I'm ready to hear what anybody has to say.
Well, Shantae's on the phone. She's a friend of the station. Let's get her in here. Shantae, give me your height, your color, and your hood. This is the Danny Mo Show. Come on.
5'5". What do you mean I'm black? I'm 5'5", African American, and I'm from the Crenshaw district.
Crenshaw, check it in. Jump there. Come on. Yeah. All right, what you got to say? I'm told you want to chime in on dating. Go ahead.
I'm going to chime in on the last comment you guys made about men forgetting the woman 30 minutes after they slept with them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
Oh, wow.
I agree that a man can't sleep. I agree that a man can't sleep with a woman and forget about the woman. But what they don't forget about is that rush, that feeling, how they felt, and that's what they continue to chase. And that is why men end up being 2 times cheating over and over again with different women, because it's that rush of whatever. It might not be about the woman. It's the feeling that they experience. Now, as far as what the young lady said about we
her
need
name
to
is
get
Robin.
to the root of the problem.
That's Robin Ayers, by the
I'm
way.
sorry, Robin.
Hi, good to meet
I've been
you.
late on the
Good to
show.
meet
I
you.
apologize, you guys.
No worries.
I
Go ahead.
apologize. But you guys had me at, as soon as I was like, oh, this is what we're talking about. As far as what Robin said about, oh, Jesus, I lost my train of thought. We need to get to the root of the problem. The root should have been gotten to before you ended up in another woman's bed. It's not the cheat, it's the disrespect. And that's what and it's not about, it's about the sheer disrespect. If we have issues in our marriage, in our relationship, that needs to be gotten to before you end up all the way in somebody else's bed. That's not an accident.
Robin, I'll give you a chance to respond. We got 3.5 minutes here.
Yeah, no, I definitely appreciate your comment. I appreciate the feedback, and I hear what you're saying. I think that's ideal. I don't think that's realistic. And we can tell that it's not realistic because we see it time and time and time again. Yeah, ideally, I completely agree with you. I just don't think that because people are going to have problems. And we're not even just talking about sexually. We're not talking about stepping out all the time. We're talking about all the different kind of issues that you may have. You're going to experience them, and oftentimes you don't even know that you are having an issue until something has happened. So then you got to go to the root of the problem. It's similar to going to the hospital. Some people have, all of a sudden you're feeling off, you're feeling wrong, you're feeling bad, and then you have to go to the hospital, right? Yeah, maybe perhaps ideally you should be going to get your checkups. You should be going to get your, your blood pressure, taken and all of your vitals taken, right? But sometimes for some people, realistically, you might something has to happen to you for you to go to the doctor, and then you address the problem. So that's all that I'm saying. Ideally, I agree with you, but realistically, I think it's a little bit different.
Have you ever been cheated on, and have you ever cheated?
Yeah, definitely. That's happened to me for sure.
Both? Both? Have you cheated?
Yes, I have.
Was it not premeditated? Was there not a little bit of you like, that one, this is about to go down? There were thoughts that went into that before you actually got into that man's bed.
No, not necessarily. And I think, and I also think that it could be different. I think most times it's different for men and women. But yeah, no, that's definitely happened to me before. But I stand on what I say. Just because of what, my experiences, the things that I've seen, the things that and mind you, I've now been married for 17 years, going on 18 years. So I'm talking from a place of like, run the gamut, right? Like I've been there, I've done that, I've seen it all. I've been single, I've been cheated on, I've done the whole nine. So that's what makes me stand on my post here. I think that again, realistically, what we're talking about is a lot of it happens, a lot of the cheating happens, but you got to go to the root of the problem once it does happen.
30 seconds, Shantae. Go ahead.
I mean, I think we just have to agree to disagree.
Sure.
I've been cheated on. I've cheated. And on both times, I had the power. And I made a decision in that moment to disrespect the person that I was with, whether, there were problems in our relationship or not. I had that power, and I made that choice. And it wasn't like, I did an undiagnosed problem at the doctor. No, it was something that I wanted to do in that moment, and I did it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what part of what I said doesn't, I mean, that doesn't necessarily apply, whether it's a choice, premeditated or not. You do it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm saying that once you do it and then the other person finds out or whatever, then you kind of come to the table and don't let the relationship go. If it's a good relationship, don't let it go, but just get to the root of the problem. Why did you make that choice?
Yeah.
So that's pretty much where I'm coming from, but I agree with you.
And I don't want to put words in Robin's mouth. I think what she actually said was he can still do that with that woman, but he still loves his wife at the same time. Isn't that what you said?
Oh, that's hard for me.
All right, Shantae, get out of here. We got to go. Happy Thanksgiving,
Thank
okay?
you, Shantae. Happy holidays to you.
All right.
Thank you.
Happy holidays. Bye.
I love you, Queen.
I love you too.
You too, King. Y'all have a bomb Thanksgiving. Everybody have a bomb Thanksgiving. The Zoe Williams, that's right. Voice of Reason. Zoe Williams is up next to blaze you up and send you into your Thanksgiving weekend. Good luck. God bless. Gone. Keep it on KBLA Talk 1580. We got a lot to talk about. Be good.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Mike Island, and here's the latest from the Black Information Network. The man accused of shooting and killing 6 people at a Walmart in Virginia had multiple magazines on him. It was also confirmed he had a handgun. He was already dead by the time police arrived at the scene last night. The most common way to end a pregnancy in the U.S. is the abortion pill. A new CDC report finds 51% of abortions in 2020 happened